Yo, what's up with it? It's your boy Noonie. This is Leo in the third house. Back with another reading. This is going to be for the sign of Sagittarius. This is going to be a what Sagittarius needs to know. General reading. This could be energy that you're encountering now, energy that you're soon to encounter, or energy that you may currently be going through right now. All right. So we are going to see what Sagittarius has going on. Okay. Okay. Heartbreak. Slight betrayal. In a lover situation. Okay. Heartbreak in a situation. What is it? What is it? Okay, so someone's having to make a decision on possibly a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. They're needing to make a decision, a choice on whether to proceed or go forward, okay? That's how you're coming into this energy, all right? I'm getting it as someone who doesn't know how to express their emotions properly. Maybe someone from like childhood or someone from... because this is page energy. Page energy can represent young children up to like high school. So this could be like high school love. Or it could just be this, I'm getting like you keep being surprised by them as well. It's like this energy of still being surprised by them or not fully being able to grasp them or understand them. That's kind of the energy I'm getting, right? And you're just either needing to make a decision on this, on whether to fully commit or to move forward and offer your heart, like it's an offer, you know, because it's an offering of the world, like give your world to this person who you really can't get a grip on, all right? So there's some type of heartbreak here, disappointment, sadness. That's where you, all right, so you're coming into this situation healing, all right? So if you're healing from a past relationship, you've already kind of like haven't gotten over it, but there's a feeling of needing to be vulnerable and of like getting yourself together, like balancing out your emotions, because you also have your card here, the Temperance upright, Sagittarius energy. You also have Capricorn energy here and the Devil in reverse. So you're releasing something here as well, or getting over some type of addiction, or getting over some type of like toxic behavior. And I would say that you're probably going to be like releasing either the lust you have or because I want to say that there might be like somebody else in here or some type of like addictive personality, addictive like attitude, maybe drinking, because you got the cups. Anytime I see the cups, I think of drinking, especially when you got the cups going like that. So I'm thinking of drinking, right? Moving away. So it's like you wanted to, so there might be like a breakup, right? You may have to make a decision on whether to go forward with this or not. So there's this energy of needing to be vulnerable, right? Of wanting to come together, of this being my soulmate, this being my life partner, right? But deep down, I don't feel like this is going to keep me happily forever. I don't feel like I'm going to be happy forever. So there's some type of clarity that comes in, and you may have to get rid of this lust. So maybe it's just lust. Maybe it become clear that it's just lust that you have for this person, all right? That might be what becomes clear. It might just be lust for this person, right? So you want to move this situation into like what they call calmer waters. You know what I mean? Show the world the real you. So maybe, okay, so then you do. So your advice here is marriage, 4 wands. All right, so or reuniting, coming together with someone. Celebrate somehow. Show the world the real you. So you have this energy of like focusing on the stability of this relationship, right? Like wanting to nurture this, wanting to grow this, right? And wanting to be vulnerable and like be open and clear. But there's like this energy of like heartbreak or being hurt or disappointing someone, all right? That's where you're at. So you come into it's like focusing on your money or focusing on the actual stability of yourself, right? Like you're focused on your stability, and then there's like an openness that comes in. Even after being hurt, there's this openness that you're focused on. You're focused on like being open or being vulnerable, like allowing things. That's the energy I'm getting. It's like allowing things, because in the near future, what you also have is you like working on like either your physical, your body, maybe working out, putting effort into things. Like you're taking the time out for you. You know, you're finding your own inner peace. You're balancing out your own emotions. All right. You might be taking care of your body. You might be relaxing. You might be drinking more water. All right. But you just deep down have this energy of like, this may not be my happily ever after, even though the advice is letting you know to commit, to bring it together, to come together. You know, I'm getting like to build a steady foundation. So, okay, if it's not in the relationship, it's a steady foundation within yourself. All right. And that's going to be within the next few weeks, between the next today and the next 21 days. You can be building a foundation, a firm foundation within yourself. And maybe that's why you're going to be showing the real you, because you had behaviors before that maybe you weren't too proud of. All right. They were like toxic behaviors. And now you're releasing them or changing the way that you perceive them. Maybe you're not seeing yourself in this demonic way anymore, or seeing yourself in such a negative light anymore. And that might be where this vulnerability is coming in. And that might be where the heartbreak comes in, because now you'll be focusing on you. So you're not happy with the current situation. It felt like it's not the happily ever after that I thought. Deep down, you're not really telling anybody that, but deep down, you're not feeling like this is the happily ever after that I want. But instead, you're going to need to build up a stronger foundation within yourself. All right. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting the energy of you needing to build up a strong foundation within your own self. All right. And this is what's going to actually, you might have to leave off with this feeling of like guilt, regret, indecision, or like just for like, for lack of better words, like a peaceful resolution by like leaving this situation. All right. You're going to get to like an emotional calm, an emotional balance by focusing on yourself, by healing yourself, you know, maybe cutting back on it, or like I said, maybe cutting back, working on your diet, or drinking more water, or cutting back on alcohol. It also might be an energy of you drinking as well, but not as much. All right. Because it's like you're getting over these toxic behaviors. So you got some type of passion that comes in. It's like fast movement. This is going to be quick. This will be quick for you. All right. You'll be moving away from this situation fast. Like fast communication comes in. Maybe love messages once you release this situation, and you build up your own solid foundation within yourself. Because that's what you're focused on. You're focusing on building up the foundation within yourself. Look at that. And then here go your card as the last one, as the likely outcome. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. This your card right here, baby. You hear me? So this for you. This is definitely for you. This is your reading, because you got you all up in here. So you feeling like yourself. So this last reading I did maybe like a week ago, I did a 72-hour reading for Sagittarius last weekend. Or last weekend, you guys weren't really feeling like yourselves. You had temperance, but you had it in reverse, so you were coming in not feeling like yourself. But this week, you know, now you're actually working on yourself. You're like healing on yourself. You're focusing on you, either focusing on your job, focusing on your pinnacle, focusing on your health, focusing on just your stability within yourself. And then your advice here is build up that structure within yourself. You're going to need to plant roots, and that's just where I'm getting that from, this level of stability. Like this is going to actually like springboard you, and there's going to be fast movement. So you're going to need to see the bigger picture of this whole situation. On your mind, you do have marriage, and the advice is marriage as well. You know, because there's the Ace of Swords, so there's some type of clarity. There's marriage. You have the intent on it, but deep down, you don't feel like you're super happy about it. Like this isn't my happily ever after. It doesn't feel like my happily ever after. But on your conscious mind, you think of marriage. You think of proposal, you know, but maybe you want to actually like, and you want to get rid of, okay, so you want to get rid of these toxic behaviors, possibly third parties, or this addiction, this sex, this lust. You might want to get rid of that. So you may need to show the world the real you. And so in that case, you're going to have to heal, and there's going to be a level of vulnerability that might hurt someone. All right. But you're going to have to be, this is your soulmate. If you're going to stay in this partnership, this is your soulmate. All right. This is your partner. They call it divine partner. This is your partner who matches you, who matches your energy. But right now, you just don't feel like this is your happily ever after. That might just be a Sagittarius thing where you guys always feel like there's another experience out there. But the advice is to show the world the real you. Show the real, and it's a full moon in Aquarius. So Aquarius are known for having emotions, but that don't seem like they have them. They're more aloof with their emotions. They tend to compartmentalize or come at emotions from that's what that is, but not really a full understanding or a full feeling of what their emotions are. Sometimes it takes them a little longer to process them and really feel them because it's an air sign. Air signs don't do too well, even though Aquarius is the water bearer. It's an air sign, so it does have some dealings or some dwellings in the water world, but it's not. It's more of like, I give you water, not really like share the water. I share my feelings, but it's like from an outsider's point of view. All right, but you're gonna need to share these emotions, basically, kind of like in a witty way. I'm getting it like in a unorthodox way. You're gonna have to express this feeling. You're gonna have to build up your own self too in a unorthodox way, and it may look to others on the outside as like some type of toxic behavior or some type of weird relationship that you may have going on. But there's a bigger picture here, and the bigger picture is probably with your happiness. There's going to be some type of love communication that comes in the near future that's going to kind of give you more about the bigger picture. All right, might be text messages. What's what you got? Breakthrough. So that might be what's coming up is that breakthrough, all right? Because you're releasing some old toxic habits, some old ways of being. Well, not old ways of being, but just some toxic habits, some like negative traits about yourself. You're like detaching from them, you know, and that's from you actually working on yourself and building up this foundation within yourself, all right? And there's a level of vulnerability and this need to kind of like carry the guilt, get rid of that. You're going to be able to move away from that situation, all right? You can carry the blame for a little bit, but show the world the real you. Show your partner or show these people who you really are. Show them how you really can be. All right? Because that's probably what was holding you back before. You weren't actually feeling like yourself because you weren't being yourself. And now here you are in the energy of being able to be yourself. You're actually learning how to be more vulnerable, to be more expressive outside, like to actually like allow people to see you as you are. All right? Allow them to see you. So maybe someone's being revealed. Now people are more likely seeing you because you're focused more on yourself or more onto healing. But this is what you have. Breakthrough. How many beautiful heartfelt wishes have been crushed by fear? How many times has society's voice of disapproval cast a shadow on your dreams? It is time to break free of these false beliefs and realize your dreams. Allow your heart to guide you. Trust your inner guidance. The time is right. So right now, so in the near future, you're going to be making something happen fast too. This is going to be like your outcome. It's a big picture. So you're going to be communicating this quickly, passionately. Right? You gain clarity, some type of clarity that you gain, all right? And possibly from a heartbreak and recognizing your negative toxic habits. So you're going to be working on those toxic habits and building a foundation within yourself. That way you can alleviate these burdens. You can like get to a smoother pasture, to a smoother ground, to a better position in life is what I'm getting, like a better position either in a relationship or just a better position within yourself emotionally. And that's by building up your own strong foundation. So you're gonna need to show the world the real you. Show them who you are. You're quirky, weird, sometimes, passionate, toxic side. Show people that. You have a higher understanding, you have a higher knowledge. You have, I'm getting like you have like a balance of emotion and of like your physicality of like the physical world. You have a balanced understanding. You know, Sagittarius knows a lot about not a cult, but like all the information, all the knowledge that is there. Sagittarius is like the one who goes out to adventure to get the information for the rest of us. He's the wanderer. He's the wandering philosopher. That's who Sagittarius is. So he's understood. He's almost like light years ahead of the rest of us because he understands or she understands, life from another perspective as the higher perspective for everyone. She sees where it kind of originates from and why it is how it is. He or she, right? But this is what you have. Inspiration. Why did I do that? Didn't I already read that? Okay, you got inspiration. A wave of inspiration and a stream of beautiful ideas are about to enter your aura. It is important that you trust your intuition at this time. Pay attention to unusual thoughts that come to your mind and do not discount your imagination. Many wonderful ideas have served humanity were initially scoffed at or ridiculed. We, your guardian angels, will help you discover ways to apply your ideas and manifest new realities for your life. And that's what I'm getting. There's a bigger picture. So you have a bigger dream or a bigger want. And maybe you're unsure about if it's going to hurt people or break someone's heart for you to want what you want. But you're going to need to build up your own structure within yourself. All right. There's a coming together, and it may be a coming together of yourself, like a uniting of yourself, of those two sides of your negative, what you consider your negative traits, and your positive traits. And you're going to probably combine them together, all right, to be the balanced version of who you are. All right. So you have encouragement. Your love is invaluable to the earth and to those around you. Even though you may not always see the positive effect your love has on others, trust, for it does. Each time you offer love through a loving gesture, thought, or word, you plant a seed of love. And love always generates more love. Trust and continue your loving work. That's right. Hey, Sagittarius. This is your boy Noonie. This is Leo in the third house. I want to thank you guys again for watching, for your likes, comments, those shares, those views, all of that, man. This was just the idea. It was just a hobby. The hardest part was just getting it from my mind to the camera to you guys. And that's with anything that you ever want to create. The hardest problem is getting the idea from the mental space to the physical realm. Once you get the idea out there in the physical realm, all you have to do after that, baby, is just grow it. Just work on it. Just water that thing. Give it some light. Give it some love. That's all you got to do for anything you create. All right, y'all. Thanks again.